What's going on, all my cheesy friends out there in YouTube world? And today we're gonna look pretty. You're like, what do you mean? Well, as you can see, I'm here in Yield Target makeup department. Why? Because makeup has gone 50% off, and I like looking pretty for the cheap. Yesterday, which is great for content creation, my dumb butt went to another Target and spent over $400 on beauties. And today, probably not gonna do the same. Let me show you what I've been picking up. Now, as I get my fat butt down here on the floor, these L'Oreals have been an awesome pickup. Let me show you just a couple, because they're all pretty similar in price. They're $3.59. This one only makes about $2, but still, when you're sending in so many, it doesn't even freaking matter. We're just going for a volume play here, right? This one, $3.59. $3.59. That means I'm gonna make almost $6 on each, and a lot of these are actually like this. So we're gonna scoop these up, and I'm gonna hope not to throw my back out, because I almost did yesterday. Now, when it comes to beauty, especially with this kind of stuff, one thing you really want to watch for, these have a PAO of 24 months or 12 months, which is great. But if you ever notice that you can see down here and you're seeing a bit of like liquefaction, it's like separation, don't buy it. I'll show you the other big bag whenever we get back to the house. These are another good one, $2.99 a pop. Look at that. These are phenomenal things. It's going to make my shipping super low. The one thing I will say is that you have to be very careful of. Eyeliner, a lot of this is actually flammable, and I stay away from makeup, or from lipstick. Why? Because it's meltable. We're coming close to April. I just don't want to be stuck with that crap. You know, you gotta just be really careful. This store is really good about making sure that they're properly labeled. The other store, all the labels were together. It was a pain in the butt, blah, 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 blah. I kind of hate glass a lot of times, but sometimes these will do really well. Yeah, see, like at $4.19, I'm gonna have to wrap it, and it's kind of iffy on it. Another thing to really check is make sure that there's no separation of the labeling. Like this one is okay. This one right here, somebody is like taken off. Realistically, you actually want this to be solid. So actually this isn't okay, and I lied. Don't listen to me. This one's the same way. It's been open. That'll get you in all kinds of trouble on Amazon, so you definitely want to avoid that. Another neat little trick, sometimes you can get lucky and actually get this to scan. I can use Scoutify, but I was just trying to show you guys, or maybe my scanner's just being dumb. Sometimes, there we go. So you can actually just sit there, scan this, and it'll pop it up. Target is one of the few companies out there that actually codes a proper UPC into their shelf tags. Yeah, there's not enough meat on this bone, and that's why it won't scan. It can save you some time when you're trying to check multiple SKUs like this when they're all grouped together. The one thing I brought up was about being careful about eye stuff, because a lot of it's flammable. Now, if you notice on here, there's no sign for flammability. We might have gotten lucky just because I know this kind of product and I've sold it before. This may not be hazmat. What you can do is find the listing, act like you're going to sell FBM, pull the ASIN, go into Amazon and search dangerous goods program. So this has to be obviously done on a browser, but you can look up ASIN, take the ASIN, paste it in there. This product is not dangerous goods. And you can check yourself in the store, because imagine if you bought all that, or well, you couldn't send it into FBA, and FBM just wouldn't make any money. Always do your due diligence, and also now we're gonna pick that up. And always check on the bottom. Like, you see that they're the same color? I've done that mistake too. Then you get up there and you ring it up, and then you're the dude like, hey, can you take this weird makeup off? And just to show you guys, I wasn't kidding yesterday when I was going buck wild. About $400 worth of makeup that I bought yesterday. Okay, so like another 100 and something sold. Now, let me show you something cool. For some reason, it actually took one of the coupons, which made one of those 69 cents. Which is even better. Maybe we'll go back to the other Target just so I could show you what I cleared out, and maybe we'll find some more of those brow stuff. I don't know. Let's see what's up. Before we talk about this Target and I show you what I did yesterday, I just had a very interesting interaction at Goodwill, which I found some pretty good DVDs, by the way. Going to check out, and it's Tuesday, you know, senior discount day, and she rings me up and she looks me dead square in the face. I'm talking just matter of fact, and she goes, "Are you 55 or older?" And I just stood there like, no ma'am, I'm not. And internally, I'm like, do I look 55? What has happened? I know I got the salt and pepper, like I get it. Should I have lied? Never lied. It's just a lot of internal things that went on at once that has me contemplating a lot in life. But like I said, oh, this is great because I can show you this, because these are why I left it behind. You notice that separation? And I don't know if that's normal with makeup. I don't know if it'll go away, blah, 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 blah. But I don't chance crap like that. So I left this behind. But as you can tell, I cleared out all of that. I cleared out all of that. I cleared out those. None of this is worth it. Like I said, I was a busy boy yesterday. And I got a lot of weird looks. But that's okay, because we making money. So this is one of the things I was talking about. I don't have the mental fortitude for that. I just don't. It's a lot of matching, and I tried yesterday and I gave up. Still, there's a ton of opportunity in here. I just don't have the mental fortitude to do it today. I think I've pretty much cleared this target, but I just wanted to show you guys, like, there's a ton of stuff going on clearance. Cleared here, there's nothing else here. I just wanted to give you a little insight of the insanity that I went through yesterday. Already we are in the next door and we're gonna hit it good. Really whack this one down the fairway, if you know what I mean. $7. That's a $7 holler. We're gonna clear these bad boys, make sure they're sealed, and these ones are even better. Look at that. It's like we will have to leave that one behind. That's a great way to start. And it looks like Wilson's are garbage, I believe. Let me double triple check. And those are $5 hollers right there. Now these ones are not shrink wrapped. We'll grab those guys. It's really weird. So I guess they're the same thing. Realistically tell a difference between the red ones and the blue ones. But my issue I have is that the packaging is actually blue, but the ASINs are very different. So we'll just stick with the blue ones and we'll leave the red ones behind. All right guys, I'm here in the Goodwill. Found one banger so far. It's Club Goodwill up in here. I'll probably have to show you afterwards. Okay, so I found like 3 DVDs and 2 of them, found 5 total, but 2 of them for a super secret special thing that I'll show you here in a little bit. I'm here at McKay's, but first, I gotta go get a cart and I gotta get some other stuff. So we're here in the back of the cheese wagon, chock full of potential. So what I've been doing, not only just going to Goodwill's, but also just, you know, sourcing my own death pile of crap that just isn't gonna sell. But like some of the stuff, like I bought this on clearance for $2. Like they'll give me more than $2. I'm making a net. And you're like, well, what are they gonna do? Well, they're gonna give me trade credit. And then I take that trade credit and I turn around and I buy more expensive crap, which is a great option. But like, I got these for less than like $1 a piece or something like that. And yeah, they're gonna give me more than $1 for those. I'm gonna Tetris this all together and get in there. Got our ticket. Now they'll process all that, tell me how much they'll give me. I'll take back whatever they won't take. Going through a bunch of this, seeing what I can and cannot find. We'll see what's up. I'm excited. We have gone through, that's just the first little bit. And I always say that because like on the other side of here is all like just the racks and these guys that they put the new stuff about to be put in the shelves. So we still have a long way to go. Just looking through some cool stuff. I just want to show that's like it's kind of rare to see board, you know, like Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games in box. I mean, they're cheap games, don't get me wrong. They're nothing to, you know, write home about, but it's still neat to see. But man, they've got a just, it's crazy. Like, I wish they all had this so I could just be like, oh, virtual pool, that's cool. I don't want it, but yeah, just to be able to kind of go through and see some of the old favorite games like Turtles and RC Pro-Am and so on and so forth. But anyway, I know you're not here for any of that crap, but it's just cool to see. So I'm gonna go through this, see what I can find, and hope. So to kind of go over my method of madness when I'm doing this, I'm looking for a couple different things. One is sealed. I will generally always check sealed depending on price, which I haven't checked this one, so I need to do that. But I'm also looking for specific things. IFC, BBC, Ultra UHDs, like random publishers, you know, things that like are uncommon. BBC, Acorn, because I'm not going to sit here and be like, let's check this one, then let's check this one, then let's check this one. You got to have a method and a mode, otherwise you'll sit here for 100 years. At least I would, because I'm OCD about it. and check things. Like even over here, one would think dumb things like Captain America, Spider-Man, or something to that extent wouldn't actually sell. But like even some of these weird one-offs, like this Communion, I've never seen this. I might check this because it's got Christopher Walken in it. A lot of the Blu-rays and the HD do really well for the superhero stuff, so I always check that. So let me get back to it because we got a lot of room to go. Y'all, this is nuts. I haven't seen these in a long time. The Zelda, the Breath of the Wild, but there's ones in here, and I've already gone through these. There are ones missing, but you're gonna have to wait to see what I picked up because you will not believe. Holy crap. So I love this place just because of the random stuff you can find. First off, I think that's a Sega Saturn. I don't know what that is, but it's incredibly rare. But look at this. Action Replay 4mm plus 4 Sega Saturn. That's the most random thing I've seen here. This is cool. Pokken Tournament Pro Pad. It's brand new. It has not been opened from what I can tell. Yeah, if this was wireless, I think it probably would have been worth it. This is a pretty neat little thing to see. You see what I'm saying? Like, there are people on the listing. I'm just kind of like, with that high of a rank for an accessory, it's a little iffy. And just to kind of show you, like, they're selling for like 30 bucks. There's a 2-pack for like 40. And it's just kind of like, it's not worth it for me to try and sell that on eBay. So we'll just pass. I got my trade back right here. Wait till you see this. They gave me a whopping $235 for all that old inventory. It's a freaking gold mine, man. And I know that I didn't pay $235 for all that stuff. Just an absolute amazing way to get rid of inventory. And I'm pretty much gonna pay nothing for what I've got in my cart. So you remember that super secret thing that I wanted to show you guys? They're in this bag. Wanna see them? Really? Do you wanna see them? All right, I'll show you. We have not only one, but 2 amiibos. And you're like, Pichu, Platuna, or Patulana, or Palachula, whatever you name her name. I know, there are people sitting there like, oh my God, this guy. They're brand new. But we'll start with Pichu. That's right. That is the price for Pichu. And I paid 20 bucks. I won't pay those fees because you do not send these FBA. And again, another 20 bucks. And I'm being very careful with it. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that is a phenomenal price, man. I'm gonna make bangers off of these guys. We're gonna very gently put them down there. Put it in the back. And it is 2 o'clock. Your boy is hungry. I think I'm gonna go get me something to snack on real quick. And we'll see where we end up next. All right, we are back at Casa de Ches. We're gonna go over these DVDs real quick. All right, 2713, you know, gonna make what, 10-ish bucks? This one's a quick little $2 maker. Lawrence of Arabia, another, you know, 3 bucks right there. This is another crazy one right here, $5 into 28. That's a heck of a banger right there. 95 cents into $5, 95 cents into 330, another 95 cents into 361, 95 cents into 422, because you know, Goonies never said die. 5 bucks into 952, $1.95 into 414, 95 cents into $16.12. That's just random crazy DVDs sometimes, man. 95 cents into 378. Ignore the request for approval because they're just stupid and I have to do it on the computer. It's never get authenticity complaints. It causes issues. 95 cents into 288. That's just a little quick flip up. I tell you guys all the time, don't buy super common stuff, but the absolute amount that one sells, it's worth it. Nice little $3, you know, $9.55, not bad. And the last one, $3.95 into $7.52. So not a bad haul for McKay's. You know, it's not a ton of over-the-top crazy amounts, but dude, bread and butter all day long. This is what makes shipments. This is what gives you, you know, constant rotation. I mean, I sell through DVDs like this old people, as I like to call it, old people DVDs all the time. Thanks for coming along for the day. I know it was a bit of a crazy one. You did good. Like, share, subscribe. Bye-bye.